The 2026 budget for Anambra State is a little over 757 billion Nigerian naira, while that of Abia State is over 1 trillion Nigerian naira. These numbers are not small numbers at all. Anambra is also ranked among the top states in Nigeria in terms of internally generated revenue. Many people place Anambra around 4th position in the entire country when it comes to IGR. Because of this, it is normal for people to ask questions. It is normal for people to demand explanations. And it is normal for people to wonder what exactly is happening in a state that has so much economic powers, so much business potential, and so much commercial strength. The question that many concerned citizens of Anambra are now asking is simple. Where is all the money going? Where is the IGR going? What is the government doing with the resources of the state? Why is it that all the big markets that Anambra State is blessed with, the state cannot boast of even one truly standard road that will survive one rainy season? Why is there no steady power supply? Why is there no functional power plant in a state that hosts some of the largest markets in West Africa? People are now calling on the governor, the professor from Isuofia in Aguata living in Oka House, to tell the world what exactly is happening. They want him to come out and explain, not with big grammar or long speeches, but with clear truth and verifiable facts. The reason is because what the people are seeing on ground is far from what they expected. The people are seeing roads that break down after only one rainy season. They are seeing projects that do not last. They are seeing an administration that looks more interested in paying costly visits to wealthy individuals than in easing the sufferings of poor traders who struggle every day to earn a living. Instead of making the economic lives of these traders easier, they are being heavily taxed. Some of them are taxed to the point where they are forced to close their small businesses. Some complain that they are being taxed almost like criminals. And when they look around for physical evidence that shows where their money is going, nothing is seen convincing, nothing inspirational, nothing that gives hope. People are asking, who is eating Anambra State? Who is benefiting from all this money? How can a state with Onitsha main market, a market widely known as the largest market in West Africa, still not have a single functional power plant? How can a state with Nnewi, one of the most industrial towns in Nigeria and one of the biggest spare parts markets in the whole continent, still be unable to provide durable roads? How can a state with some of the smartest businessmen and women in Nigeria still be going backward in infrastructure? During the elections, the governor told the people that he would transform Anambra State into something like Dubai and Taiwan. He said he would bring development, build strong infrastructure, establish power plant, create opportunities for young people, and bring global attention to Anambra. But the people are watching. Up till now, many do not see even earliest sign of this Dubai-Taiwan dream. Instead of moving forward, the state seems stuck in the same cycle of poor roads, heavy taxes, no electricity, and endless promises. When the people compare this situation to what is happening in Abia State under Dr. Alex Chioma Oti, the difference becomes too clear to ignore. Abia was once described as one of the dirtiest and the most backward states in Nigeria. Aba, the commercial heartbeat of the East, was once known as the dirtiest city in the whole country. For many years, past leaders left the city to decay. Roads disappeared into mud, drainage collapsed, business struggles, residents suffered. Many people believed that nothing good could ever come out of that place again. But within just 2 years in office, Governor Alex Oti has changed the narratives entirely. People who visited Aba before and are visiting again now are shocked at the transformation. A city that was once an embarrassment became a center of attraction. Roads that were impossible to use have been rebuilt with cement technology that guarantees durability. Areas that used to flood heavily are now dry. The whole environment looks upgraded. Everyone can see difference without needing any government advertisement. When Governor Alex Oti presented the 2026 budget of over 1 trillion, people were surprised. They asked, where is he going to get the money from? Where is this banker in Oma is going to get this money from? They asked how he planned to fund such ambitious budget. But those who understand his background knew that he was not a man who speaks without thinking. He is a banker. He understands money. He knows how to manage resources. He knows how to raise funds. He knows how to close financial gaps. He knows how to run states. And he knows how to reduce waste. Unlike the governor of Anambra, the professor of Isuofia, who appears more focused on whatever P2B says, Governor Oti does not waste precious time in blaming past leaders or chasing shadow. More importantly, Alex does not blame his predecessors, even though everyone know that Abia was destroyed for many years before he came in. Instead of sitting in the office every day blaming past administration, he decided to face the work squarely, to take responsibility and to deliver results. Meanwhile, a professor of Sophia in Oka preferred to focus on P2B, a man who left office more than 16 years before he became a governor. P2B left no debt for Anambra to service. He left assets worth over 75 billion naira. He left positive financial record. He left a foundation that made it possible for his successor to continue development. Instead of recognizing this, the current professor of Sophia keeps finding ways to attack or undermine him, while refusing to speak about the man who actually left the state in ruins. Willie Obiano, whose administration created most of the present challenges. In Abia State, the former Diamond Bank MD, now the governor, the Asaga-born bank magnate, shows what leadership truly looks like. He allocates over 230 billion naira to education sector. That is more than 23% of the entire budget. This shows commitment to the future generation. It shows a plan. It shows direction. It shows responsibility. It shows that he is thinking far ahead. He also allocates over 170 billion naira for roads, which is over 17% of the budget. This shows that he is serious about infrastructure, and results on ground already testify that he is doing what he promised. Alex Otti is also not harassing poor and unemployed people with heavy taxes. Instead, he has made it clear that those that can comfortably pay tax should do so. He also assured the poor not to worry. He tells them to focus on survival and rebuilding their lives. This is how leadership should be. This is how compassion looks, and this is how progress is made. He is also paying over 24 years of unpaid salaries arrears, unpaid gratuities and unpaid pension owed to Abia retirees by these former governors who are better described as vultures. This shows responsibility, this shows respect, this shows humanity. He is also implementing the new minimum wage long before many other states started thinking about it. When people see all this, they cannot help but pray for him. They cannot help but wish him well. They cannot help but recognize that Abia State has indeed changed for the better. The people of Abia State are giving the testimonies. The Nigerian public is watching, and other governors are learning that leadership is not about talking, it is about doing. Meanwhile, in Anambra, the Sophia professor is taxing poor traders to the bone. He is building roads that do not last for one rainy season. He is making visits instead of making progress. He is chasing speeches instead of chasing development. He is focusing on political drama instead of focusing on economic transformation. And he is disappointing a people who believe so much in him. Anambra deserves better. The state deserves leaders who understand the value of the people. The state deserves durable infrastructure. It deserves power plant. It deserves good road. It deserves a good government that treats traders with respect. It deserves a governor who uses the state IGR wisely. It deserves a leader who can match words with action. At the end of the day, leadership is not about title, certificate, age, tribe, or political connection. Leadership is about results. Leadership is about the lives of the people. Leadership is about leaving a legacy that speaks louder than any campaign speeches. That is why people respect Governor Alex Chioma Otti. That is why Abia State is now a benchmark for development. That is why people pray for him. And that is why many are asking if Abia can rise again after many years of decay. Why can't Anambra do the same with all its wealth? Only the truth will answer that question. And the truth always comes out sooner or later.